Peace. What's the word, everybody? Give everybody a chance to tap in with the kid before I start building on the subject matter for the day. Hopefully, y'all having a powerful Friday. I possibly have about 45 minutes to build. This is a very important subject, and y'all already know how I'm coming in regards to this subject matter. So hopefully, y'all got about 40 to 45 minutes to listen to this build, add on, and all that good stuff, man, because I'm about to go off. Y'all already know what it is. So I'm going to give y'all about 2-3 minutes before I really start going in on this subject matter. So what's the word? How y'all living? How y'all feeling on this wonderful Friday? Talk to me before I start going off into this vent, because it's about to get real. This little rant. It's about to get real in the field. Montel, peace. What's happening? How you living? How you feeling? Jasmine, Peach Queen, what's happening? For sure. You know what I'm saying? I promised I was going to tap in today, and here I am. Jay Green, peace. What's happening? But yeah, we about to talk about the enemy when it comes to black women. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, y'all sleeping with the enemy. I ain't even gonna say sleeping with the enemy. A lot of black women, they are friends with the enemy. Don't even realize it. A lot of people got in their feelings when I made my shorter video talking about only homosexual men compete with women. People got in their feelings. People got in their feelings, man, and that's funny, because when you literally break down the meaning of homosexuality, you would see that what I said is the actual truth. But I'm gonna break that down in a second here. 98.6 degrees. Peace. What's happening? Patrick, peace. What's the word? Montel, there we go. Kevin, peace. What's happening? Akuma, peace. What's the word? Oh, Jasmine, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, we know the people that got in their feelings. We know those type of individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people are afraid to criticize this community. A lot of people are afraid to criticize certain things because they're afraid of getting banned. They're afraid of getting deleted, canceled, all of that. I'm not. So it is what it is, man. When you feel like you got a purpose, when you feel like you got to get things off your chest, then you must get these things off your chest. You can't live in fear. So we're going to talk about this community. We're going to expose this community. As one of my brothers said, that community exposes itself. While that may be true, it's not a lot of people that actively expose them because they're afraid of the repercussions. They're afraid of the consequences. Well, we not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of them. Not afraid of any repercussions. I'm not afraid of any consequences. And TZ, I was just about to say that. That community feels very entitled. And that's why a lot of people don't be speaking on it. Because of the entitlement. Because they are in, a lot of them are in positions of power. A lot of them are in positions of power. So that's why they feel so entitled. It's almost like white privilege. You got homosexual privilege these days. And they want to keep swearing up and down that they be getting discriminated against and all of that nonsense. Listen, it's 2022. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with coming out saying you're a homosexual in 2022. So miss me with all that discrimination, all of that mistreatment that y'all receiving. Y'all not receiving it. Y'all not receiving it. It's 2022. You can't watch anything on TV without that being promoted. It is being advertised as this. Okay, this is okay. It's okay. It's okay. So now it's 2022. Y'all can miss me with all of that nonsense. It's a taboo to speak out against it. But y'all swear up and down that y'all don't receive anything. But y'all don't receive anything but backlash, criticism, and all of that nonsense. Nope. Discrimination. None of that. If I had a job interview lined up right now today, and it came down to me and a homosexual male, guess who getting that job? Guess who getting that job? Stop playing with me, man. Y'all ain't getting discriminated against like y'all really out here believing or out here thinking. Come on now. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. South Sag E, peace. What's happening? Now let's get to the breakdown though. Why I said only homosexual men compete with black women in general. Let me go ahead and break this down, since people act like they don't know they don't know or understand what words mean. Let's break this down. Willis, nah, I ain't getting a job because I done been in situations like that and didn't get it. So we already know what's happening. You got plenty of people in that community that are in positions of power. And contrary to what people may believe, People analyze your social media things along those lines, so they know what people be standing for when they go in there for interviews. I will guarantee you that why you think I work for myself right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why I work for myself right now. I literally have not met, listen, I don't know any homosexual person that has a problem getting a job or that had a problem getting a job. I ain't met one. I ain't met one. But I know plenty of black people in that field, though. I know plenty of black heterosexual people that's in that, you know what I'm saying, in that realm of reality. That's the whole reason why I'm working for myself. That's the whole reason why I said, all right, enough of this. Let me go ahead and work for myself. Aubrey, peace, what's happening? Jasmine, what you say? Interracial relationships and homosexuality all in the commercials. Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time. Now, let's get back to the breakdown. So, I said homosexual men are the only ones that compete with women. That's what I said. That's what I meant, and that's the truth. Let me ask you all, what does homosexuality mean? I'm gonna let y'all break it down, man. What does that word mean? Tumbo Peace, what's happening? Somebody break it down before I actually pull up the definition. Somebody let me know what the word actually means. Homosexuality. What does that word actually mean? When somebody says I'm a homosexual, what does that word mean? What does it mean when somebody tells you that? Somebody put it in the comment section. Somebody put it in the comment section before I elaborate on a definition. Come on, I know y'all know that definition. Go ahead. All right, Tumbo, that's the definition you got for me. Homosexuality is liking men and or allowing women to do things a man should do to a woman. We got one breakdown. Shantae, being attracted to the same sex, I guess. There we go. And I'm gonna stop there because when you look up that word, homosexual, simple. Sexually attracted to people of one's own sex. That's literally what the word means. That's literally the definition. Basically, being attracted to the same sex. So when I say only homosexual men compete with black women, where is the lie? If homosexual means to be attracted to the same sex, and you have a homosexual man, who is he attracted to? Who is the homosexual man attracted to? Would he not be attracted to other men? And if you hear women talk, what is something that they say? All the good men are either dead, locked up, or what? Gay. So is that not competition? So if you got women out here that their main objective is to start a family, their main objective is to find them a black man to start that family with, then you got somebody that's taken away from that. Would that not be competition? Would that not be considered competition? If your goal is to start a family with a black man and you already saying that the numbers are low because we either dead, locked up, or what? Gay. If you got a whole other group of people that's striving to take the man away from you, is that not competition? Somebody let me know in my line. Is that not competition? When y'all fighting for the same individual. And again, I say fighting for the same individual because as I expressed in the video, in the comments, when somebody commented, I said you have a lot of homosexual men who target heterosexual males, striving to turn them out. That's a thing. So if y'all both striving, if y'all both have the objective to land heterosexual males, that's competition. I know plenty. Listen, I've seen plenty of homosexual men feel like they are in competition with these women. Women are the ones that can't see that for the most part. Trust me, women, I'm telling you, a lot of my sisters, it's a lot of brothers, it's a lot of homosexual individuals that realize that y'all the competition because y'all may have what they want or y'all may be going after the same thing, which would be that heterosexual brother. Y'all better stop playing, man. I've heard these things. I've literally heard this be said. Kevin, peace, appreciate that donation. You say my job pays for T-Bopper surgeries. That's sick. That's sick. But again, yeah, that's sick, man. That's sick. Chris, peace, what's happening? So somebody just let me know where the lie is at, man. We telling you homosexual, that means to be attracted to the same sex. So then you have a homosexual male, then he's attracted to men. He's not necessarily always attracted to homosexual men on the surface. He's also attracted to heterosexual men, and it's 2022. So now they bold and they entitled. So they feel like they can target the heterosexual. They feel like they can say whatever they want to this heterosexual male. They feel like they can jump all in his inbox, all in his DM. Or they feel like they can say whatever they want to him in person. Come on, man. You know how many homosexual men are out here in heterosexual men's DMs? So if another woman goes into your man's DMs, you view her as competition. Why is it not the same thing for homosexual men? Because that's happening. So what is it called when a homosexual man is in your man's DM? Is he not striving to compete with you? But again, y'all got mad at me for saying that's the only person that competes with black women. Nikki Peace, what's happening? Yep, Jasmine, at that moment, he's no longer heterosexual. But even before that, some of these homosexuals still pursue them, jumping all in the DMs. Now, again, the heterosexual, like, man, don't play with me. But the fact that these dudes are bold enough and comfortable enough to jump in dudes' DM, knowing good and well that's not what dudes are on, that's further proving the point. Because that's happening. That's happening. Homosexual dudes will be all in the straight dudes' DM. Like this, like that's sweet. Like, no, it ain't. This is not that. Don't be playing with us like that, man. But then when we go off, when we haul off and just go completely off on these dudes, now it's a hate crime and this, that, and the third. We hate gays, things like that. No. We don't tolerate disrespect, man. When you see us worshiping the black woman, worshiping the black queen, and you jumping in a DM on some homosexual vibes, when you know this ain't that, don't be disrespectful. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, and that's happening. So I want to alert my sisters, man. Y'all got competition. Competition, whether y'all want to acknowledge it or not, whether y'all want to admit it or not. Competition. They want what you have. They want what you want. But when I say that, then again, like I said, I'm speaking that hatred. It's a hate crime, this, that, and the third. No, it's not. I'm telling y'all truth. It's the truth. When you look up the definition, it's the truth. The truth is in the definition, man. They want exactly what it is that you have. They want exactly what you have. And then it's even vice versa on our end when it comes to dudes. You know how many of these lesbian chicks out here saying, man, listen, I bet you she just ain't had this experience yet. Things like that, man. So they out here targeting straight women because they just claim that they ain't had that experience yet. Once they experience this lifestyle, then they gonna convert. That's what we on. That's competition. And that's sick. That's toxic. But that's what that is. How would homosexuals feel if I was like as a straight dude, you know what I'm saying, trying to, nah, man, listen. We ain't even gotta go there. How would the lesbian community feel if I just start targeting lesbians, trying to turn them straight? How would they feel? Somebody let me know. How would that community feel if I made that my objective? I said, listen, I'm only targeting lesbians. They just ain't had this experience yet. Or the experience that they had that made them turn to that lifestyle wasn't good enough, wasn't like mine. What if I said that? What if that was my main objective? What if that was my main goal? How would I get viewed? Would that not be me competing with them? Somebody let me know. If I made that my objective, like, man, I'm only targeting these lesbians. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just haven't had this experience yet. Once they deal with me, it's a wrap. I face all type of backlash, but I guess when the gay community, when they do that, when they say that, it's all cool. It's all good. It's funny. Kevin, appreciate that donation. What you say? Then my job turn around and give them counseling when they regret the transformation and want to kill themselves. Man, come on, man. This world is wicked, man. This world is wicked. And when we speak on the wickedness, when we speak on the toxicity, we the problem. We the problem, man. Let's just start dealing with facts, man. Listen, just do the knowledge to the timeline between when AIDS hit the community and when they finally came out and said homosexuality is not a mental illness. That timeline is kind of strange, ain't it? Shortly after they told you it wasn't a mental illness, then all of a sudden AIDS is plaguing the communities. And if you know AIDS, then you know that's one of the main ways to transmit it. But it was crazy. Right when they come out and tell you, hey, this is not a mental illness, then all of a sudden we got something called AIDS popping up. Boom. Chris, peace. What's happening? Ronald, peace. I'm telling y'all, man, people don't think that that's out here, man. I'm telling you. It is homosexual dudes definitely out here seeing how far they can get with heterosexual men. And again, like I said, when you curse them out, when you go off on them, then it's almost, again, since they mirror the ways and actions of women, they get all emotional. And then again, like it's hate crimes, this, that, and the third. Man, get out of my face with that nonsense, man. Pisces the king, right and exact. Tumbo, oh, for sure. Man, listen, I know plenty of people, since everybody want to tell people that they was born that way, I know plenty of people that they just had some bad, like they wasn't desired and all that. I seen plenty of people just make the transition. And they didn't make the transition because they always felt that way. It may have been the people that they was attracted to wasn't attracted to them. They kept getting rejected, and they was like, you know what? Let me try this. I've seen that plenty of times. I've seen that plenty of times. Aubrey, for sure. Big Smooth. Yes, indeed. Patrick, yeah, we're not canceling them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't canceling that. I don't think anybody in that particular community has ever been canceled. Or I don't think there's been any outrage to cancel anybody in that particular community. They get called creative, they get called fearless, all of that type of stuff. That's what they get called. Oh, Chris, for sure. Yeah, you can't be a straight black man these days and then announce it to the world like you proud of it. Like you proud of it. Yeah, I'm a strong black man and I'm heterosexual. You can't announce that. That's toxic masculinity. TZ's Frank, man, I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, they have no problems getting jobs out here. No problems. No problems, because they got a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? When you look within the media, when you look into the entertainment industry, a lot of the people in the higher ups in that industry are of that community. That's why you constantly see it being promoted. And that's just a fact, man. That's an actual fact. It is an actual fact. Jasmine, yeah, I get sick and tired of hearing them stories, man. Sick and tired of it, man. They just trying to force us to accept it. Then the moment you disagree with it, like I said, you got to be canceled. It's the end of the world. It's like, man, come on, man, leave. Just come on. We disagree with it. That's what it is. Don't mean we hate folk. And that's what that also kills me when that's the automatic assumption. Oh, you must hate homosexuals. No, I just disagree with it, and I disagree with how y'all perceiving it and what y'all dishing out to the public. You know what I'm saying about it. Chris, my brother, appreciate that donation. You say this day and age, I take as much offense to being labeled cis as I do that. Oh man, yeah. I'm getting tired of all of these terms, man. For real, to be honest with you. I remember back in the days when life was simple. You know what I'm saying? Man, woman. You know, that's how you was labeled out here. It was real simple. Anaya, speech queen, what's happening? Like, man, you better not call me no cis nothing. You better call me a black man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be calling me none of that nonsense. Willis, 100%. G my peace, what's happening? Magic, man. Hey, Terenzo, peace, what's happening? Yeah, man, I miss it when the world was simple. I missed it. You know what I'm saying? Like who just said we gotta take our power back? That was Willis. We need to take our power back. Gotta understand. One way to take the power back is through what? The black family structure. That's one way to take the power back. When they doing nothing but promoting homosexuality, what is that doing? What is that doing? That's destroying the family structure, man. That's destroying the family structure. Again, whether we want to acknowledge that or admit that or not, that's what it's doing. People ain't gonna like what I'm saying, but hey, I'm used to that at this particular point in my life. I'm used to people not agreeing with what I'm saying. I'm used to people not liking what I'm saying, but it is what it is. It's hard to refute this. That goes against the very fabric of nature. What they say, you know, I ain't religious. But what they say is Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. That's what they tell you. And again, you got to look at things. If depopulation was part of their agenda, that's a nice way. That's a nice way to fulfill that particular mission. Let's encourage them to be homosexual. Let's encourage that. But people swear that that's not an agenda, like I said. Man, I want to quote something from a Professor Griff book. I've quoted this book before, man, but the psychological covert war on hip hop. I want to quote something from it. Let me find a quote. Let me see if I can find that particular quote in this book. Let me quote this for y'all, man. Mr. Garvey said that if the Negro is not careful, he will drink in all the poisons of Western civilization and die from the effects of it. That's happening. Whatever black people don't control will be used against them. If you don't control your children, they will be used against you. If you don't control your music, it will be used against you. Did y'all hear what I just said? If you do not control your children, they will be used against you. If you don't control your music, it will be used against you. We can go a step further. If you don't control your food, it will be used against you. All of that. If you don't control your mind, it will be used against you. All of that which you do not control will be used against you, black man. All the things that you do not control will be used against you, black woman. And that's an actual fact. That's what's happening. We don't control the media, so the media is being used against us. People not controlling their children, so they being used against them. Now you can't tell these children what to do. You can't even tell a little boy that he's a boy without being penalized. That's dangerous. Goldie, peace, what's happening? Oh, James, man, listen, don't you say I went to a drive-through restaurant called Cookout and the whole staff was homosexuals. Man, listen, don't even get me started on that, man. I went to Atlanta one time. Last time I went to Atlanta, boy, I think the whole Target staff was that way. I'm like, whoa. But that's Atlanta, though. We expected that. Aubrey, missing. Doris Garden, peace, what's happening? Shantae, for sure. That was a slap in the face. And y'all gonna get more slaps in the face as well. Y'all gonna get slapped in the face a few more times. It's gonna happen. Chris, 100%. People be trying to. Every time I bring up nature, people try to find evidence of it in nature. I'm like, people don't realize just because you find something doesn't necessarily make it normal, and that's what we are alluding to. It's not normal, it's not natural. You have a lot of, that's why they call it abnormal. You have a lot of that happens. You know what I'm saying? You born child born with a defect. It's not natural. That's not normal, but it happens. So again, oh, look at these animals in nature doing X, Y, and Z that don't make it normal, don't make it natural, which is what we are saying. Magic rims, 100%. Yeah, they little rituals be crazy. Oh, nice, 100%, man. That's why Big Smooth, man. I can't even tell you the last time I listened to the radio. I can't tell. I cannot even listen. I can't tell you the last time I tapped into the radio by choice. I ain't talking when I was with somebody and they played the radio. I cannot tell you the last time I voluntarily turned on the radio and was vibing. Can't even tell you. I don't even know what comes on the radio these days. I don't know. I can't tell you. I have not tapped into the radio a very long time. It might be over 13 years. For me, it might be longer than that. Do not fool with the radio at all. Hey, G-Ma, you gotta do what's best for you. Red Bull, peace, what's happening? This Patrick, the book is called The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop. Professor Griff book. I read this book about 10 plus years ago. Matter of fact, this book highlighted something that I forgot about. If y'all don't remember, let me go to the actual part in this book. Because this is when I really was starting to get hip to the agenda, and this when it was really starting to like get on my nerves a little bit. But let me find. But if y'all remember, man, y'all remember the rapper Lil B. I mean, he's still out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that like he passed, but y'all know the rapper Lil B. I remember when he hit the scene, his whole introduction to it annoyed me. It annoyed. That dude was on those vibes heavy, and he was doing it on purpose. And people was trying to use that for justification. I'm like, nah, that don't make it right. I don't fool what he did. That dude coming out with albums called "I'm Gay." Man, he said what he say about Kanye? Man, it's in his book where he threatened to rape Kanye. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't work with him, he made a tweet about raping Kanye. Basically, if Kanye didn't work with him, like that's what dudes was on. Lil B. When that happened, when he hit the scene, that got on my nerves, man. Like that got on my nerves. Like that's when I really started to really analyze how things was changing on that end. Like that dude got on my nerves, man, with what he was on. And dudes was just like defending it, justifying it, talking about he could really rap and this, that, and the third. I say, nah, man, but he on this goofy stuff and he doing it for attention. I got to question a dude like that. I'm not finna call a dude genius because he out here making albums called "I'm Gay" for record sales and for, you know what I'm saying, for publicity. That's not a genius to me, man. That's sick, man. That's sick and that's toxic, man. I'm not about to do something like that just for attention. Like if you doing that just for attention, man, you whack. You're not a genius. Oh, Doris Gordon, man, I'm telling you, for the life of me, I can't understand a homosexual man that wants to rock with another homosexual man that acts like a woman, dresses like a woman, and acts like a woman. when they say who's the woman in this relationship, and vice versa for the lesbians. Like, dude, why do you want to talk to somebody who act just like a dude and act just like the worst dude on the planet? Don't make any sense. Also, man, for sure. Yeah, they can't change their bedtime. They can't do that. Andre, yeah, they, you know what I'm saying? They, what they called it, the closet. You know what I'm saying? The closet, it ain't no closet no more. They didn't put heterosexual folks in the closet. Aubrey, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching that. Now, before that, you know what I'm saying? You had people like looking at Birdman and Lil Wayne's relationship, and that was a whole little thing. But man, when Lil B hit the scene, no. Like, that's when I started to lose it. Like, that's when I was like ready to just fight dudes because they was defending that, man. Dude had a cult following, and it was a lot of straight dudes on a cult following. And it's like, dude, there's no justifying what this dude is on. And what's another one? Tyler Creator be on that same type of vibe too, man. Dude be just he be when Jadakiss had the verses, what he was calling Jadakiss cute or something, handsome, whatever he was calling him. Like, dude, chill out, man. Like, chill out. CC, yeah, man. I posted that, man. It's sick in the field. Spiritual snipes, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, definitely suspect, man. Didn't he fully come out though? Yeah, imagine. I ain't never listened to dude, man. Like, it's just some people, man. I ain't never rock with him, man. But he just be on some just overly weird stuff. Like, man, why are you calling this man cute or whatever you doing? Like, man, chill out, man. Like, that's when it becomes annoying. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, but when you start getting annoying with it, that's when we gonna start speaking up. And like I said, man, it's getting to the point where, like, yeah, they bold with it. They bold, like, that's bold, man, to get on the platform and start doing that, start talking about a person that you know don't swing that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Thunder Scorpion, peace. What's happening? Yeah, Aubrey, they had the perfect name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never rocked with them. I'm sorry, never did it. But Lil B had that situation had me annoyed, man, because I was getting into it a lot of people because I wasn't rocking with that vibe. I'm like, man, what is y'all on? How are we justifying this? How are we justifying what this dude is on? Dude calling himself pretty. You know what I'm saying? The pretty B word. Like, I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? But that's what he was referring to himself as. Like, man, we not doing that, man. Like, we not condoning that, man. We not gonna raise a son to, like, hey, you see how Lil B is acting, you act like that. No. Like, who about to raise their son to be calling himself a pretty come on, man. Come on. Like, I don't have time for that, man. Like, that was really annoying. Akuma, yeah, I remember seeing that. So yeah, man, like when Lil B hit the scene, man, that's when the situation got a little real for me, man. That's when I was like, okay, like they really out here, they really using this dude as a puppet, and everybody wanted to swear up and down that they were not. He was being used as a puppet. He served his purpose, and now where is he at now? Where is Lil B at now? If he wasn't being used as a puppet, somebody tell me where that man is at now. When was the last time he dropped something that made any type of sense, that got any type of recognition? Where's Lil B at now? If he wasn't used as a puppet, where is he at now? When was the last time y'all heard something from Lil B? Somebody let me know. You know what I'm saying? When you are a puppet, you get used to serve a certain purpose, and then they discard you. You fall off the face of the planet. That's what happened to Lil B. We gonna use you for this purpose, and then you gonna fall off the face of the earth. That's what happens. That's how that goes, and that's what happened to Lil B, man. We gonna use him for this purpose, and then boom, you ain't about to hear from him anymore. He ain't gonna be able to make no noise now. Somebody tell me, man, when was the last time y'all heard something from Lil B? When was the last time he did anything that was relevant? When? Southside, exactly. He did all of that for what? Lil B literally did all of that for what? See, already that's what I'm saying, man. All to go viral. You know what I'm saying? All for attention. That's ridiculous, man. Anybody that's doing something like that for attention and to go viral, you suspect. I don't trust you. I don't fool with you. So I don't even if I think you are talented or you got skill. If you can't just utilize your skill to get to the top and you got to do something that's goofy to get you to the top, I don't respect you. Like, I feel like I'm talented. I feel like I got skills. I feel like I can rap, but I'm not about to do something homosexual just to get to the top, just to get recognition. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do something outlandish just to get the people's attention. If they not rocking with me just off my skill set alone, I don't want that attention. I don't want that attention. I don't want to be putting on dresses, calling myself pretty just to get the people's attention, then show them I can really rap. That's working backwards. Nah, I'm about to really rap, and the people that fool with me from that, those are my day ones. Those are the real ones. I don't want people just coming to me because I'm controversial. Nah. Jay Green, 100%. Like, I don't respect nobody that do. I respect people that stay true to themselves. DMX, for example, staying true to himself. Man, that dude DMX stayed DMX until the day that he died. DMX was the same grimy person at 24. He was the same grimy person at 44. DMX stayed true to himself. Thunder Scorpion, you don't want to be familiar with him. You know what I'm saying? And Shantae, you don't want to know. You know? But yeah, DMX stayed the exact same. He stayed true to himself, man. That's what you do. I'm not about to. If you see me start doing goofy things for attention, like I said, you might as well cancel Christmas on me. Cancel me. I've given y'all that permission several times. If you see me start acting goofy for attention, go ahead and cancel me. Brandon, exactly. And that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's just the actual truth, and people get mad at that truth. People get mad when we acknowledge that particular truth. And people want to swear up and down that they're not trying to force the people to swing in a certain direction. They swear up and down that that's not happening, man. As if we not watching all of this stuff and we not listening to all of this music, we not paying attention to what's happening, and it don't seem forced. Like I was talking about in my stream yesterday, it's forced. Man, you could have something that somebody be writing a script for a simple movie, like a basketball movie. I guarantee they're gonna make somebody in the movie homosexual for no reason. Guarantee, because that's got to be included in the script. That is what we call force, and that's what's happening. Spiritual snipes, yes, subliminal. That's the main way that they do it. Subliminal messages. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like they throw it in your face. They don't even care at this point. All of these commercials, all of these TV shows, all of these movies, it's just right there in your face. You know what I'm saying? It's there. Brandon, and there you go. And right now it's a forced agenda. And they just want to swear up and down that people are born this way, and the media and television and music has no influence. Yet they want to tell you that gangster rap can cause problems. They want to tell you that, but then in the same breath, they want to say, oh, no, what you see on TV cannot that can't influence a child to become something. That can't make a child become something. Then they tell you to stop listening to certain music because that can influence the mind of the child. They tell you to stay away from certain video games because it can influence the behavior of the child. But they don't want to say that about their agenda, though. So they tell you not to play certain games. They telling you not to listen to certain music, but they're not telling you not to watch certain shows because that has no impact. That's funny to me. Like, I think that is hilarious. Jay Green, you say, why does it matter? Equality. You know what I'm saying? And that's funny. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really ask yourself, does equality really exist? Like, it's gonna always be a power struggle, and it's gonna always be some people at the bottom. You know, certain groups of people, they want to band together for one thing only, and that's power. And now that community they got power. They got their power, and they don't care about anybody else. They care about their group. That's it. That's why I tell black people, black heterosexual people, we got to come together to protect our interests, because that's what they doing. They don't care about you. They care about their group. Anything that can damage the reputation of their group, they attack it. They don't attack anything that could, like, listen, they attack anything that can damage the reputation of their group. That's what they do. That's what they care about. We got to do the same. But they want to hit us with all of this equality nonsense. Man, listen, we ain't never been treated equally as black men and black women. So that equality stuff is dead. Like, we still at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's power struggle. We got people competing for jobs, all of this. It's a competition out here. That's why they call things like, that's why they call it race. You know what I'm saying? It's a race. It's a competition. So miss me with that equality, man. When you got a power structure, it's gonna be people at the top. It may be some people in the middle. And it's gonna be people at the bottom, most definitely. Everybody not gonna be at the top. So miss me with that equality. That's what I tell them. My brother Antonio Peace, what's happening? So miss me with that equality, man. Everybody ain't at the top. You know what I'm saying? So they be talking about all this equality nonsense. That just sounds good in theory. And that's the truth of the matter, man. So I don't even when they start talking about equality, yeah, buddy. I tell people this all the time. People don't understand this. Like, when I start breaking down jobs and things like that, I'm never mad at white. Listen, I'm never mad at white people. Like, people got to understand, when I talk about this white power structure, I'm not mad at white people for doing what it is that they supposed to do. You supposed to look out for your own people. That's what anybody would naturally do. I tell people all the time. I say, listen, if you black, you gonna hire people that you can connect with, that you relate to. So if I'm a black man, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm more than likely to hire the black candidate. That's just naturally what I'm going to do. Just like when you go to a new environment and you got white folks sitting on this side of the lunchroom and you got black people. As a black person, you're gonna naturally go to the left side where the black people at. You naturally gonna do that. You gonna go where your people at first, naturally. So that's what you're supposed to do. So if you got all of these homosexual people in positions of power, what are they gonna do? They're gonna strive to put more of their people on. They're gonna strive to put more of their people in positions of power also. That's how this thing is supposed to go. So again, there is no equality, because you're gonna strive to put more of your people on. When black people get in positions of power, that's what we supposed to do. Man, I'm finna look out for this brother. I'm finna look out for this sister. That's how it goes. So I'm never mad at another group of people for looking out for their own. I just get mad at black people for acting like that's a crime for us to do that. No, when you get in that position, hire them black people. Because them white folks gonna hire their people. Them Jews gonna hire them Arabs gonna hire their people. Them Bosnians gonna hire their people. Like, this is what happens. They gonna hire their own. So we do the same thing. That's how life works. So I'm never mad at white people for doing that. I'm never mad at white people. But like, it's actually funny to me when black people be like, when they get a job in a predominantly white area and be like, oh, I'm the only black people. What do you thought? What you thought? You on the white side of town, you think they finna just hire a bunch of black people? Or they finna hire a mixed ratio of people? No. They gonna hire the people that they comfortable hiring. They gonna hire the people that they connect with and vibe with. Black people be the only ones that want to try to practice this whole equality thing. I ain't gonna listen. Everybody else gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna see how many white qualified candidates we have first. I'm gonna see how many white Jewish qualified candidates we have first. I'm gonna see how many Asian qualified candidates we have first, and I'm gonna hire them first if I find the right one. But y'all want to I hate when people start talking about equality. Man, come on, man, miss us with that nonsense, man. There is no equality. It's a big lack of balance. Like, come on, man. Oh, Aubrey for sure. Yeah, Dean. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and they was really because again, I was at a predominantly white university. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That this discussion was had, and people don't understand. Once they start using the word minority, game was over. Game was over. Once they started using the word minority, the game ended at that particular point. Because when they say a workplace is diverse now, all that could mean is they got women in there. You know what I'm saying? They got men and women. You know what I'm saying? When they start hiring women, that's diverse workplace. We got white women, we got black women, we got Asian women. Diversity. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't even got to include black people. That ain't even got to include a black man. Diversity could be everybody else except a black man. It could be everybody else except a black woman. We have a few white women. We have a few white dudes. We have a few Asians. We could be like, we diverse. So once they use the word minority, man, it's a wrap. Because technically a white woman is a minority. White women are minorities. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the book When Affirmative Action Was White. That's what it talks about. It talks about affirmative action benefiting white women before it so-called benefited us. It was for white women initially. That was your first minority. It was white women that was getting tired of the way that they was getting treated by they men. You know what I'm saying? Like, for all of these black women that think, oh, we gonna jump over to the other side. Y'all gotta understand a lot of this stuff stems from white women being tired of being mistreated by white men. The same white men that y'all think is sweet on that side. Like, no. Them white women was the ones having to fight to be treated equally by their own men. By their own men. But y'all wanna look at us like we the problem. Y'all want to look at black men like, oh, we the problem. We toxic. We this, that, and the third. Listen, don't get me started on white dudes and they women. Jay Green, exactly. Thunder Scorpion for sure. Yep, it benefited white women. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It benefited white women. That's what it was for. Get the book When Affirmative Action Was White. It's gonna let you know. It's gonna let you know the origin of affirmative action. And people think affirmative action was made for black people. No, it was not. It never was. It never was. So again, stop looking at us like we the problem. Them white dudes was treating they women trash. And them women was getting tired of it. And it's like, you know what? We finna create all these groups. We finna fight for these rights. Because we the minority out here. But again, black men, we be the only ones that get talked about in regards to mistreatment of women. We the only ones. Man, when you look at a lot of these cultures, they don't care about they women at all. A lot of these other cultures. They disrespect they women. Like, it's almost the law that they can just disrespect they women. But again, everybody wants to come at black men for this particular situation. They want to come at black men. We the only ones that mistreat women out here. Boy, history will disprove that if you study a lot of these other ethnic groups and how they treated women. Even if you read some of their holy books, how they holy books exclude women, but we the problem. I ask this question all the time since black men get all of this flack about how we mistreat women. Somebody tell me, you know what I'm saying? If you read the Bible, please somebody inform me how the woman is portrayed in the Bible. How is she portrayed in the Bible? You don't have to go as far as Genesis. How is the woman portrayed according to the Bible? If we lived according to the Bible, and I say the Bible because we are in Western America, we are in the United States of America. So we got more Bible thumpers than we will have people that deal with the Quran or any other type of religion or culture. So we're gonna deal with the Bible. So if we actually lived according to the Bible, like if we was all forced to live according to the Bible, I don't think women would like that. I don't think women nowadays would be fans of that. I'm just keeping it real. If they made a law and say, okay, we got to live according to the rules and regulations of the Bible. Whatever the Bible says is law. That's how we got to live. I don't think women would like that. I don't think black women would be going for that. I'm just keeping it real because I know I got black women in my family that they actually live according to that Bible. And these women nowadays ain't trying to live like that. They not. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to live like that. Oh, Antonio, for sure. Man, I was even tapping into some knowledge that was talking about Greek homosexuality. And they was basically talking about the reason why them Greeks, a lot of them Greeks was becoming homosexuals because of how they viewed women. You know what I'm saying? They basically viewed women as demonic. You know what I'm saying? So they had this evil view of women, therefore they started dealing with men. And there you go, homosexuality. I was reading that. Hey man, they view women as straight evil. Don't even get me started on like Salem witch trials and things like that, man. They view women as pure evil. So they was out here like, man, you know what? We just gonna talk to other dudes. She was created out of rib tips. She's the reason for all sin. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Let's just go in. You know what I'm saying? She the reason for the sin and things along those lines. I'm just saying, if we had to live according to the Holy Scriptures, a lot of women wouldn't be rocking with it. And then a lot of homosexuals also wouldn't be rocking with it. And nowadays, that's a thing. Going back to the original topic, you got a lot of these pastors out here, they pacifying their message because they know that it's power in associating with the homosexual community. They like, listen, even though it's condemned in the Bible, we gonna revise what the Bible says now. We gonna accept you as you are because we need your money. We need your funding. Listen, if you true to your holy scripture, it's telling you that no, like that group of people, it was cities. All right, y'all already know how that go. Y'all already know how it go. But you got the church, they revising the message when it's convenient for them. They don't want to be like, nah, we ain't dealing with homosexuality, this, that, and the third, because it goes against our religion. No, they're like, all right, come on in, because we need that support. We need that support. We don't want to face that type of backlash. Jose, peace. What's happening? Michael, peace. What's the word? Yeah, Kuma. Yep. That's what I was reading. Things definitely crucifying. My brother, exactly. All wickedness, the women are at the root of all of that wickedness. When it comes to white dudes, all I'm telling you, you trace history. All that wickedness is gonna get like the root is gonna be with the women. We were not living like that. We were not like I got this book right here that I keep referencing. But yeah, African Civilizations, Introduction to African Civilizations by John. You read this book, you gonna see how we was fooling with our women. It wasn't like how they fooling with theirs. Wasn't like it at all. Renzo, 100%. Somebody said they all in the somebody said that they all in the choir director. I mean, listen, that's the thing, but a choir director is always sweet. About 85% of the time, that percentage may be higher. Outside. Like they own in the churches now. Like that's the thing. And again, let's get true to the Bible. Listen, the Bible, like you got women out here that's preaching. The Bible don't condone that. Just ask my Hebrew Israelite brothers. The Bible wouldn't allow a woman to be up there preaching, calling herself a preacher and a pastor. No, buddy, no. Let alone a homosexual being involved in the church. The Bible ain't even tell like the Bible. If you go according to the Bible, there will be no women pastors, no women preachers. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if we really had to live according to the rules and regulations in that Bible, women wouldn't be liking it. But then y'all say y'all want a God-fearing man. Okay. All right, you want a God-fearing man, like, okay, you want a man that follows this Bible. So then you better respect that law. You can't be up there preaching. You can't be wearing pants. You better not wear no pants. You better not wear that jewelry. You can't be getting no tattoos. You can't be putting on that makeup. These are people I got my family, they call them sanctified. All of what I say, they can't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? They can't do any of that. So again, you know what I'm saying? Well, when they come laying down that law, you better respect it because that's what you want. That's what you want. Can't nobody come here and tell me I'm lying because again, like I said, I got this in my family. I know people that live out those laws. I know them. I know it. I have close family members that live out these laws. So I know what I'm saying is actual fact because I know people that's actually living it. So this ain't something I'm speaking just off of hearsay. Like, no, I know people that's actually doing this. They can't wear them pants. They can't preach. They can't have tattoos. They can't do none of that. Just like you got the Muslim women, they got to cover themselves up. Like this is a thing in the Bible. Man, you better wear that. You better wear that long little dress or skirt, whatever the case may be. You got to do it. Got to do it. Thunder, I'm telling you, makes no sense. You know, but it is what it is, man. We don't stand for anything. That's why I said everybody has a price and everybody is being compromised. Because don't nobody stand for anything. The church don't stand for nothing. A lot of people in this conscious community don't stand for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes, everybody want that power, everybody want that money. So everybody got a price. Everybody got a price, man. Like the church don't stand for anything, man. The church, that's why I say the church is a joke. They allowing all these people in the church when it's right there in the book that they preach out of to not fool with these people. So don't nobody stand for anything. And then, like I say, even the conscious, they don't stand for anything. They gonna change that message when it's convenient. They're like, oh yeah, they offer me this money, they offer me this role in such and such. Let me go ahead and change this message real quick. Let me change this message. That's the world we living in. Antonio, man, I say it all the time. The original Holy Trinity, what is the Father, Son, the Spirit, the Holy Ghost? Listen, the original Trinity was man, woman, and child. Based off of sun, moon, and stars. So you got man, woman, and child. When it comes to the Holy Trinity, you got sun, moon, and stars. You got man, woman, and child. With no father, son. Listen, the Holy Trinity even excludes women. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It ain't say Father, Son, and Mother. Like even the Holy Trinity itself saying, nah, we don't fool with you women. You know what I'm saying? Like the Holy Trinity itself is like, no, we don't fool with women. When you go back to our ancestors, man, woman, and child, that was the Trinity. That was it. Wasn't no Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. What are you talking about? It's man, woman, and child. But that's what y'all want, though, man. Thunder for sure, man. I remember being in high school having to take Old Testament and New Testament classes. Boy, it's crazy. Then I got to college, I had to take some theology classes, man. So again, like I said, I'm versed in a lot of this because I had to be. But I'm talking about the two things that get you, you know what I'm saying? You talk about the homosexual community and you talk about the church. Oh man, what am I doing? These are things that are forbidden to talk about. I don't care because I feel like these are some big issues in society. And I'm talking about those things because I feel like they need to be talked about. This homosexual agenda that they swear don't exist is a problem. Hey, the church can have a lot of power, but they've been kind of compromised, man. Compromised. Like the book I had, The Religious Instructions of the Negro. Just get that book, man. Read that book and then get back to me. Read that book and get back to me. Even this book, The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews, man. This book is heavy in regards to how they were striving to convert us over to their like. Just don't even let me just calm down. Let me calm down, man. Let me just calm down before I get started, man. And y'all know I don't want to get started on something like that unless I can finish it. But y'all know what it is though, man. I got a lot, like I respect a lot of y'all on here, man. So y'all know what's up. Y'all see what's happening. Hopefully y'all ain't being bamboozled by what's happening out here. And hopefully y'all ain't got a price. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it ain't that easy to compromise you all. Hopefully you all stand for something. You know, I would hope that I'm dealing with a bunch of people that will stand on their square. I would hope so. You know, I'm standing on my outlook in life. I've been standing on it for 10 plus years. I would hope that you all do the same. Hey, Jose, they gonna crucify you for that. But hey, I'm not. Antonio for sure. Yeah, when they tell me he has no gender, when they start speaking in biblical terms and they talk about God not having a gender, listen, that's some new age nonsense. Because everybody that then tapped into like everybody knew that God was a man. It was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Everybody that traditionally that was raised on the Bible know that God was a man in the Bible. What no God is no gender. No, that was false. You know what I'm saying? That's some new age nonsense. I can't stand when people start saying that. So they love saying that. But every time they refer to God, he, him. They not using the pronouns it, they, that. No, I ain't doing none of that. And when they refer to God as him, he, dude. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the word. I'll tell you, the world, hey, it's getting real. It's getting real in the field. Hey, Brandon, hey, man, listen, they ain't even gotta, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta address it. Dean, for sure, man, you can extract some Jews most definitely from it. I definitely have. But to act like that joint ain't flawed, which some people do, that's when it becomes a problem. Chaos, peace, what's happening? Pin up pumpkin, peace. You said the Lost Gospel of Thomas talks about gender, and it's interesting. I remember dealing with that back in college, I believe. Thunder, yeah, for sure. And like I said, it gets overly annoying, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when it just gets annoying. Like you will be working with these cats, man, and if you work in like retail type of industry, they out here looking at dudes that's coming into stores, talking about dudes is cute. Man, nobody want to hear that, man. Calm all that down, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do your job and leave. Like that stuff, that's when it started getting ridiculous. TR, you know what I'm saying? The culture we come from is plural. You know what I'm saying? Ye are all gods, you know. That's how we elaborate on it. But y'all, man, with that being said, man, I'm gonna have to tap out, man. I gotta head back up to this gym, and I ain't want to get off into another rant and not be able to finish it. Said my time was limited. I actually went a little bit over, but it is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I appreciate donations, all the comments, all that good stuff, man. This was a nice build. Got some things off my chest. I probably won't tap in tomorrow. Who knows? You know, I'm unpredictable at times. I'm gonna definitely try to tap in Sunday though. But if I don't tap in this weekend, man, hey, y'all enjoy this weekend, and I'm gonna definitely tap in with y'all on Monday. So y'all be easy and enjoy the rest of this Friday. And like I said, if I don't tap in, y'all enjoy the weekend. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all be peaceful out here. Peace.